we want the music in a mono company on our phone, background on our island. Our brother Sekobe regarding that company. That company was supposed to be in Anambra State, but not because of lack of understanding of business. Soludo made that company Alex Otti win the bid for that company but Abia State. I will not only agree with the young man, I will say my own opinion before the complete video. This is a massive company. Because I'm going for this video about it. And when you could appeal on commentary, the reason actually me play a know is that no one really good in the background. Do you go able to copyright and you may not be able to see this video. So the gang saying that company can employ up to 10,000 people. As time goes on, no, you know more than 10,000 all. That in this company, I'm also saying is not only about Soludo lack of business, according to young man Onoya. I am also saying because now Alex Otti is widely loved. Obodo mepele emepe. Obodo adoro independent of ihe. Obodo the independent of their own and they are not relying on what is happening in Nigeria. Mbolone kifugola Alex Otti ko jealous Abuja sino neja for Tinubu. Mbolone kifugola ko na join other governors away with Tinubu bye in Nigeria. Then by flight he meet here in London. Mayor welcome to London. He doesn't have that kind of time. He is the man working for the people. So that company Abia State more kula ikelia. Ma Soludo emekos haji wepo na Soludo like akosoria. Me I am on the opinion that na every good thing in Abia State they deserve it. They deserved it now because when the righteous is in power, the people rejoice. I'm not saying a Soludo the bad. I am not saying a Soludo the bad, no. Man a Soludo Anambra State in a state of Abia State not today. Because he promised that in Anambra ya deka somo Dubai. Man for now, Anambra yelu behoka Abuja first. Anambra de behoka Abuja. What is ileka Abuja we kugoku deka Dubai. Massive shout out to the business in a grow no imago other things in a pretend the mother for exchange of business and transaction. Man this company or not in Abia State is still a plus fundable. Yotago, you go to Abia State, you can still also transport it to Anambra State jele. There's just some key point that our brother raised in this video.
How did Anambra State lose this $100 million company to Abia State? Yesterday, Alex Otti just commissioned this company. Razu company or what? Makers of beverage. Commissioned them yesterday. It will shock you that this company came to Anambra State first and they were frustrated and went to Abia State. How did Anambra State government lose this company? And it is down to misplacement of priority, lack of focus. Now let me explain. About last year, when this company, I think towards the beginning of last year, when this company was still, they had not yet finished building their facility. Someone posted on Twitter, on X, and said that this company, that they came to Anambra first, and they were trying to set up a meeting with the government of Anambra State. There was no seriousness from the government of Anambra State, the contacts. And that was how these people ended up being frustrated and went to Abia State. I've been looking for that post so I can confirm the details because I couldn't confirm all these things. I couldn't confirm it. But that was what I saw on the post. So I saw it, it broke my heart. But now, fast forward to yesterday, Alex Otti commissioned the company. $100 million. Brand new company. You can see it from the video. And the question is, why? But the answer is obvious. The approach of Anambra State government and Abia State, the difference is clear. One of the government sees investors as customers, businessmen as customers. The other sees them as subjects. If you look at Otti, Otti treats business people as customers. He's always eager to attract them, to sit with them, to solve their problem, to create an enabling environment for them to do business. That is Otti for you. The next thing he has built road, he has done this one here. He's just moving. There is even a report that if you flash Alex Otti, he will call you back and say, what is it? He's curious. Okay, do you want to start that business now? What can we do? He's always curious. If he hears that you want to start a business, you're anywhere, he will call you on phone, say, sir, we are welcome, we are open for business. Come, let's discuss whatever we can do. Someone even said that he will even pay your transport. As far as you are willing to come to Abia to do business, Alex Otti is willing to pay your transport. That is Alex Otti for you. But come to Anambra State, the governor of Anambra State sees people as his subject. If you listen to what he talk and listen to Anambra State governor talk, you see the difference. When you listen to Soludo talks, he's very boastful, arrogant, full of pride. He does not see a businessman as a customer. And that is why when you see Anambra State government pulling down people's property, the attitude is depressing. He's boastful about that, telling you have no option. If you don't do this, we pull down your property. If you don't open your shop, we arrest you. We pull it down. We do this. Arrogant. He does not see customers, businessmen as customers. That is the difference. And I've wondered, probably, maybe the sector they are coming from, where they are coming from, played a large role in this. Otti is coming from a bank where the bank manager and the MDs has targets to meet to the directors. Soludo is coming from a CBN. A CBN that looks like a police station. A CBN that makes policy, sanctions. So he carried that mentality to Anambra State government house. The other day, it was innocent. They were building a road, constructing a road in Newi. Aggressively, they went and broke down innocent property. And the thing collapsed. Look at it. It collapsed on the vehicle there. A customer, innocent, a customer. Your customer. Imagine you want to do redevelopment in your shop. And a customer is in the shop. Aggressively, even if the customer say, please wait, let me finish. They pull down the can stand. New vehicles. And it collapsed on the vehicle. Why? The governor does not see businessmen as customer. So when others are busy chasing businessmen, investors to come to their state to invest, Chukwuma Soludo is arrogantly threatening them. Look at main market, the way threatening them, how we break down, how we close down. If you go to Abia State, don't make no mistake, Abia State government pulled down some properties to carry out their road construction. It's not only Anambra. The difference is the approach and the mentality. Until we approach you and beg, we're going to do this. If anywhere there is compensation, they do, and all of that. Analyze it. Because they know it's people's sweat. But the Anambra State governor, he will brag about it, boast about it, arrest, intimidate. He does not see businessmen as customers. And that's why businesses are moving to Abia. Under Peter Obi, let me explain so you. Under Peter Obi, Innocent came to Anambra State. Innocent, Peter Obi actually laid the foundation and ordered 1,000 vehicles from him for investing in Anambra State. Interfat, makers of Hero Beer, started under Peter Obi. Jewel Pharmaceutical started under Peter Obi. Orange Drug Pharmaceutical started under Peter Obi. Chris Ora started under Peter Obi. Orient Petroleum under Peter Obi. St. Michael Plastics under Peter Obi. These were a few. The others I don't know. Smaller ones. Cottage industries scattered everywhere. That moment they started under Peter Obi. At the tail end of Peter Obi, they were about to start ANSIPA, Anambra Investment Promotion and Protection Agency. It was Obiano that now started the agency. Guess what Obiano did with the agency? Mark Okoye, the current Southeast Development Commission, is a one-time MD of the commission. They were jumping around the whole world and country with suit and tie, jumping, signing MOU. None of them materialized. None of them. But Obiano was not arrogant as the current governor. At least Obiano was friendly. He understood approach. But the current governor of Anambra State, arrogant. He does not know that because businessmen. That's why when I see the governor of Anambra giving businessmen ultimatum, threatening them, I'm understanding. Does this governor know that these people are his customer? The way you speak to them, you don't know they are your customer. You think they don't have option. Well, newsflash, as of today now, all road leads to Abia State. A governor that have currently Abia State to compete with is behaving this way. The whole of Southeast now, only Alex Otti has a mindset that businessmen are customers. The rest, none of them. And that's why everybody's moving there. The electricity we enjoy in Abia State now started when Alex was in the bank. They came for a loan. He saw them as customer. He moved to another bank. They came again. He saw. The moment he came there, he was elected governor. They ran to him again. Again, he saw them as customer. These people were there during Okezie. But Okezie was blind. He didn't know these were customers that will enable your state to progress. And that is how Anambra State government lost $100 million investment because the governor of Anambra State lacks focus, misplacement. The governor of Anambra State is in the news for arresting Akwokoko, arresting DBS. That is the only thing Anambra State is in the news for. But what is Abia State in the news for? Development, development, development. I hope the governor of Anambra State will wake up and stop this misplacement of priority and start treating businessmen and customers, chasing investors and stop chasing DBS. They will not turn Anambra State around. This misplacement of priority is chasing. You will not turn Anambra State. If you are wise, you will learn from it. If not, continue your arrogant nature because that is your nature.